CW 600 Division confined race. Going 19 obstacles in front of the quartet as they head on the approach towards the first, and Hand That Toe Apart, taking no prisoners, goes up at a good pace and takes them over the first by at least 2.5, maybe 3 lengths. Impact Zone is just second ahead of Sir Swallow, with 90 seconds at the back of the field. Last ball with the Russell Lindsay as they complete their way past the winning post and up towards the row of 3 fences awaiting them, going away from us. So Hand That Toe Apart, Trinity Morrison leads by about 3 lengths over Impact Zone. They go over the second fence. Sort of Swallow on the outside in last ball. Jumping well on towards the middle of the 3 fences, going away from us. Hand That Toe Apart. Crossed over it well by at least 3 lengths over. Is a trio pretty much together. Impact Zone perhaps just second in front of Son of Swallow out wide. And last ball just about marker, but is very much in touch with the leader, Hand That Toe Apart, who takes them over the 4th fence. And once again measured it well. On to the point that will take them into the back straight. They'll have to make a left-handed turn before they'll reach the 2 fences along the back. Numbers 5 and 6 will become 14 and 15 on the next circuit. Hand That Toe Apart, Impact Zone, Son of Swallow and Lark Hall are meeting the first of the fences down the back. Now, got this longish run between the 2 down the back. The open ditch is number 6. Hand That Toe Apart, just in front, maybe a length and a half leader on meeting it. Son of Swallow, Impact Zone, disputes second place, and Lark Hall continues to be the back marker. So very much in touch. And they reach the end of the back straight and shake up towards fences 7, 8 and 9. As they approach it, Hand That Toe Apart is just in front of Impact Zone and Son of Swallow. That time Hand That Toe Apart is going a bit close, surrendered some of his advantage. Not all of it though. Lark Hall still the back marker of the quartet up towards the middle of the fences on this section. Hand That Toe Apart, Son of Swallow out wide of Impact Zone and Lark Hall. As they now race between numbers 8 and 9 after jumping this will completed 1 circuit in the confined race. But the 4 runners covered by less than 2.5 lengths. Hand That Toe Apart first over it. Ahead of Impact Zone, Son of Swallow and Lark Hall. Still the back, but very close. Probably the closest it's been throughout as they go by the point from where they started. 1 circuit behind them up towards 10th. The final one next time. Hand That Toe Apart, led at the first, continues to make it by just over a length. So Hand That Toe Apart in front, the predominantly green jacket, black braces, Impact Zone just second. The white and green heart on the outside, Son of Swallow, and the pink and purple on the inside is Lark Hall. They go away from the 1 ball. So the final circuit is already in progress. They've completed so it's 1 of the quarter circuits already. So heading downhill on towards the first on the final circuit. Hand That Toe Apart by just over a length. Impact Zone the outside is just second ahead of Lark Hall and Son of Swallow. They head on towards the 12th. Hand That Toe Apart over it from Lark Hall, Impact Zone and Son of Swallow. Missing in pairs now as they go towards the final fence on this section, adjacent to the wood on their right. Hand That Toe Apart from Son of Swallow jumping it well on the outside. On Lark Hall goes the shortest route, Impact Zone, but again there's not a big rhythm between all 4 runners. No questions are being asked from these 4 riders as they turn in towards the back straight for the final time. Approaching fence number 14, 6 from home. Hand That Toe Apart, was putting a slow jump there. He was out, pointed in the air by Lark Hall, but for the first time put his nose in front. So it's Larkhall from Handactor Park with Summer Swallow and Impact Zone very close. All four in with every chance at the open ditch. And all four jump well. Larkhall and Russell Lindsay by about a length or so from going into second now, Impact Zone. On the inside of Summer Swallow and Handactor Park having led is probably just about marker, but still holding every chance. So you go now towards the fourth from home. Summer Swallow being taken rather wide of Larkhall to mount his challenge at four from home, but it's Larkhall who is very quick at that fence for the Mary Salisbury yard. Larkhall by a couple of lengths of Summer Swallow and Impact Zone. Handactor Park is just becoming outpaced. This is the third from home. Again, the great deal between the four of them. Larkhall's fencing has been really quick and accurate, 2 lengths to the good. The Impact Zone has gone into second, with Summer Swallow back pending. Handactor Park is trying to stage a rally. This is the second opponent that they're approaching, and it's Larkhall who at the moment seems to be in control at the second last, and again the quick accurate jumping. Impact Zone landing just second ahead of Handactor Park and Summer Swallow. Larkhall, having jumped his way to the front at the open ditch down the far side, has kept the advantage and would be at least 3 lengths in front rounding the turn. Impact Zone has won the battle for second at the moment ahead of Handactor Park. But this is the final fence for Larkhall, who would appear to be full of running, comes towards the final fence, into it now, and sailed over as well as his jump. The other 18, Impact Zone landing second, Handactor Park third. Larkhall will take the combined by a big margin. Impact Zone, a promising effort in second, Handactor Park third, and Summer Swallow left at fourth.